Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen, it is FRC 2012 season and round 9 out of 16. Today we're back to Hockenheimring, the track which brings us a lot of action, not only during the race but during the qualifying as well. And finally, the German Grand Prix is back to this historical track, as in 2011 season. Uh, the race at Hockenheim still took place, but as the European Grand Prix, well, the Nürburgring was the main German Grand Prix venue. So, your predictions about who's going to get the pole are welcomed in the chat, as we are going to start in just a few moments. The weather is looking nice, a bit cloudy, but still no rain expected. And if you're wondering why it is so silent here, it's because of the track taking about 3 minutes to load. Yeah, that's a lot. And finally, here we are. Okay. The truck is finally loaded and we're ready to start. We're starting with Q1 as we've got Rookie here in the grid again. If Previously at Silverstone it was Rodrigo Jimenez driving the one car for the first time. Now we got a rookie at Ferrari who's going to replace Daniel Fraser for one single race, and this rookie is going to be the Vietnamese Alex Luan. Yeah, it was a horrifying crash at Silverstone during the race, and we wish Daniel Fraser a speedy recovery as Alex Luan is going to drive his Ferrari number 6 today and tomorrow at Hockenheimring, and actually we wish Alex successful results during this weekend. We'll got some drivers on track already. In the first one is Serkan Hanebusa. And also to mention, we've got two teams with special liveries for today's for the weekend. It's Lotus with their new sponsor. I can't quite read it, but anyways. And the second special livery is for Red Bull. That's how it's going to look like. It's got a lot of pictures of their workers in the factory, I guess, but still looks nice. So here come the first drivers on the hot lap. Erko Hanebusa, Adam Hidayat. So now we're going to see the drivers crossing the line and setting their times. Serka Hanebusa comes down the main straight. After her flying lap is going to be 114.754. Of course, Adam is going to be faster by 3/10 of a second. So General is going to be even faster, 6/10 between Andrelli and Hanebusa. Martinez even faster than Erica. There might be a mistake by the Philippine driver. Tost P3, Jimenez P5, and Karimov P2. That's impressive. But we haven't seen any other drivers from top teams. Oh, we've got a yellow flag. We've got a yellow flag. And it's Sabovic. And now there are going to be yellow flags on the middle sector, and let's hope that Abova did not stall the engine. No, he's fine, but not just his lap, but his tires set is definitely ruined. Now Aboba will not go for any other hot lap with these tires. See what's happened. He just ran wide and lost the rear. A typical mistake, but I don't think that's something he quite wanted, considering that he has got the pole position here at Hockenheim last season, ahead of Max Miller and Beethoven, his teammate. But yep. He's still going to finish the lap, but it's going to mean nothing to him, but just the fact that he's lost about 30 seconds because of the mistake. He will have our drivers, and yeah, we got some interesting performance here, like Fernando on P7, Sakrim on P6, and what about others? Jimenez on P10, not bad. Russian P14 and Williams, then Johansson and Martinez. So we'll see what's going to happen next. So we got still 13 minutes to go. Another question, and a lot of rumors going through the paddock as Fritz Solar is set to leave Toro Rosso at the end of, not even at the end of the season, but right after the end of the German Grand Prix. And some people say that it's because of the uh, sponsors Fritz has. And yep, let's see who's going to get the Taurus seat, if Fritz is going to retire after this race, but actually one of the contenders is the driver having his first Grand Prix appearance today. It is Alex Lewin, of course. And probably this one race will decide his future, and if he's going to perform well, probably it's going to be a huge chance for him to get this Taurus seat. Who knows, who knows? We'll see. But for now he's on P3 in Q1. Q1 doesn't matter that much for the top team's drivers, but Q1 is Q1, and now we got drivers on the track again. These are from Hidayat, Erko Hanebusa, Jimenez and Smidla is on P1, then Karimov. An incredible lap by the Uzbekistan driver, he's on P6. I think he's quite safe if there are going to be no more improvements. I mean, there will be, but I don't think that, for example, more than 10 drivers are going to set lap time faster than Musa. Yep, I think Abosh 100% and probably some other drivers, but this lap was incredible, 114.273. Jafar Blackwood on P4, so not that bad for a Mercedes driver. Considering that, yep, Mercedes is still a midfield team this season. Not still, but anyways. Santino Trailer, Zé Martinez on P16, pretty close. He's a driver at risk at the moment. Of Fritz Holler on P17, Benjamin on P14, losing to his teammate. Then it's Fernando Tost on HRT P7. Alex Luan, Sam Doskan, Vucci Carmin, and Adam Hidayat already on his hot lap. His first sector was quite good, and the second sector I think he's going to have an improvement as well, but it's important not to make a mistake like Abovic did just a few minutes ago. Yep, quarter of a second improvement by the Indonesian at Lotus. And actually, if we take a look at the timings, it seems like Abovic decides to stay in the pits. That's a risky call, but we'll see what it's going to is going to be the result for Abovic. But we could remember he had some poor luck here at Hockenheim as well during the Q1. He could not set the lap time properly, and finally at the end he actually made it out of Q1 and finished the whole qualifying on the first place, got the pole position, and yep, that's how he recovered from his bad luck in Q1, I think. But for now, not that many drivers improve. Rosetta Martinez is no improvement as well, but Holler moves up into P11. Benjamin on P13, still not that safe. Simon Toscan up into P5, that's incredible. Some incredible times by the midfield team's drivers. Vujikarmin goes fastest, Smith in second position. Hiret already in the pits. Do we have anybody else? Yes, we do. Jacob Holke. Uh, Fernando's is on P10, and let's see how good his teammate is going to be in this run. P17, and still not enough to make it to Q2. Micha, only P20. We've got Bagus as well up in the third place. Andrew Paracelsus has got an improvement as well. Not sure if he's going to be that fast, but he actually is. P13 for him. Johansson P18, and Diesel is the next one. Now he's at race. P16 and half a second slower than Armin, but not right now. Up into second position goes the British driver. That was a good lap actually. And let's see if Aboshi is going to be as fast as Jake, who was at risk, but actually he made it look easy and moved up into P2 like nothing ever happened. Every time you take a look at the timer, you see that it's less and less time uh, left in Q1, and as well as it is less time for Abovic to finally set a proper lap time, as here he is, right on the track. He's on B22, the last driver, and I think we should not even talk about the 107%. That's much worse. But actually I think that it's quite easy to prove that a lot of drivers from HRT or Sauber, for example, have good performance there. As let's don't forget that Hockenheim is one of the shortest tracks of the calendar. Uh, actually, talking about the lap times. As for now, Vucci Carmen's time is just 1 minute and 13 seconds. So that's why the field is going to be really close. And now all our eyes are on Abovic, the Russian driver who comes down the final corner and starts his second lap. Here goes, let's see if he's not going to make any mistake. We still got a lot of drivers in the pits, a lot of drivers leaving the pit lane, but still Abovic got lucky and he's got no traffic ahead. Only some mechanical problem in front or another spin may ruin the lap, but now Abovic is the fastest. After the first sector, he's 9 thousandths of a second faster than his teammate. That's going to be very interesting. Now this tricky section where it's very important not to make the mistake you did just about 10 minutes ago. Here goes Abovic. Complete the corner quite confidently, but it's still 600ths of a second lost on the middle sector. Still looks like a solid result for the Russian. Now the final sector. This final two corners, and Abovic is going to be inside the top 16 at least, and he's on P6. It looks like he was losing time sector by sector, probably even corner by corner. Still, he managed to move it up into P6. And Derko Hanebose moves up into P7 as well. Next driver we've got is Rodrigo Jimenez. He's at risk right now and he does not improve with 3 minutes to go. It's very dangerous for him. And now as we take a look at Rosetta Martinez, yes, he may not make it into Q2, but for now he has an improvement, and this improvement is crucial for Rodrigo Jimenez as he moves down to P17 right now, and we have a Caterham on P15. Alex Luan, P5. Steven Max Miller stays in 3rd place, and now here comes Litvin Pasalic. P12, P12. Jeffrey Blackwood does not have any improvement, he stays on P11. And now it's all about toast. I was saying that I was not really sure that a lot of drivers can set a faster lap time than he has, but now he's really close to the knockout zone. He's on P14. Jacob Holger, his teammate, crossed the line, stays on P22, Bug is on P4, and Satil driver on P9. And now it's Andrew Paracelsus. Andrew is going to cross the line, but still he's going to have no improvement. With just 2 minutes to go, Carmen makes his way into the pits. Jake Teasley stays in 2nd position, but still says the lap of 114.217. No more drivers. So it's going to be really close, and yep, it seems like nobody else is going to go for another lap, and yep, absolutely nobody. So this we can say it's the Q1 over with just 1 more minute to go. All the 16 drivers make it into Q2 are decided. Out of Q1, of course, we have Paracelsus, really close, but just P17. Then is Rodrigo Jimenez on P18, Benjarosh on P19, Micha P20, Nico Johansson P21, and Jacob Holker on 22nd position, and this Rosetta Martinez Caterham in Q2. As well as Fernand Tost, another fantastic qualifying performance by HRT. Karimov is in Q2 as well, compared to his teammate. And looks like no more surprises, and we're ready to continue as Q2 starts in just a few minutes time. But for now, it's bye. Hello once again, and it is time to start Q2. We've got some surprises, like HRT and Caterham, once again in Q2. But as I said, I don't think I can call this a surprise anymore. That's him for Q2, and that's going to be even more interesting, I hope. Probably we're going to see more drivers' mistakes, but it doesn't seem like the track is cold anymore. Looks like all the drivers are ready to show their best and show the best they can do today. So now Silver, the top 10 in Q2. It also is going to be very important for the rookie. But for now, let's go with Rosetta Martinez, who surprised us and made it a Q2 appearance for him. Now he's in Q2 and ready to shine. For now, after the middle sector is 48.488 for Martinez. Santini is being 2/10 of a second faster, so there is no doubt that all the game phrased, as well as I skipped my... never mind. Rosette Martinez is now going to show us lap time of 1:14.435, but he still managed to beat Santino Andreoli. By just a bit, but probably there was a mistake. But JTC goes fastest. Should take a look actually. So I'm a bit in doubt about this. But now it seems like Santino Andreoli just had not the best lap. Alex Luan goes second fastest. Fuji Carmen up to third. Now we have Litmin Pasalik in third. Ahead of Fuji Carmen and Simon Toscan now. Musa Karimov, the Williams driver, is going to move up into second position. Jafar Blackwood P7, Max Miller P2, Abovich P1. And that's what I call a speed recovery. Erika Hanebos P9, Adam Hide P6, Renatos P13, and Fritzoler on P15 with that DTO buggers, showing us the second fastest lap time.
First row, well done, great drive.
Yeah, that's a terrible lap by Santino. He's all the way down on P15, half of the second slower than Abovich. And only 3 is slower than him. So Rosetta Martinez is on P13. And we've got some contenders for who want to take part in Q3, and these are, of course, it is Musa Karimov, who is looking really strong in Q1 and Q2, but nothing's over yet, as I think everybody has 2 more attempts. But also we have Rosetta Martinez looking not bad, or I can even say great, in the second qualifying stage. And of course Fernando Tost on P14. But I think that these two on P15, P16 just had not the best pace on these tires. So I'm sure that they're going to improve on their second run at least. 9 minutes to go and just 1 driver on the track. It's going to be the second driver track really soon, but for now it's only Rosetta Martinez. And now Rosetta Martinez starts the flying lap. So we can see Samatowska right ahead of him. So let's spend about 1 minute and 14 seconds with Rosetta as he completes the middle sector. Now it is turn 8, 9 and 10. Seems like no improvement for Rosetta, probably interesting mistake, but there actually wasn't. Now to Sucks. Turn 13 and 14 chicane, 15 and the final corner of Sud Curve. The next driver we have is Santin Riley, who's all the way down on P15. Surely he has to improve, and I guess that he will. 5/10 of a second gained on the middle sector, and now it's going to be P1 for him. Alex Luan has improved as well, he's now on P7. And I think he's going to move up into P4 or even higher. And actually I was not wrong, he is on second position. Jack Tilsley is even faster, now 16 thousandths of a second separate Andrelli and Tilsley. Vuch coming up into 7th, no, still not the fastest lap. Abu stays on 4th, and now it is Adam Hidayat up into 6th place. So Karimov is down to 9th. Max Miller P3, Samatoskan, and minor a minor update on the personal best and on the middle sector, but now still P12 for him. Zakarin stays on P9, Free Solar on P15, so it's Fernando Tost. All the way down the last position, Bagus 113.876. That's beautiful. Eric Hanebusa stays on 11th position, and that's it for the second rounds of the drivers. And Musakrimov is still on P9, not quite safe, but there is some kind of a gap between him and Lyudmin Pasalik. Just more than 1/10 between P9 and P10. And yep, as well as I think quarter of a second between Karimov and Hanebusa. That's an enormous gap. But also Vucic was just 1/1000th of a second faster than Musa Karimov. 4 minutes ago, and one more try for everybody to improve to go into Q3 or just to be safe and also try to not crash out your car and then to make it into Q3, as now we can see IDT Buggers, the driver leading the session at the moment. And while his car is being pushed into the pits, his teammate is already going for another lap. And here he is, JTC on 3rd position. And we can say that the British Grand Prix made things look a bit different in the championship, and now the gaps are getting bigger and bigger race by race, I think, as Max Smith already has reached 100 points this season, and the driver on second is Labovic with 81 points, so it's 19 points between the top two. And Aditya Bagos was in second position after the European Grand Prix, now is all the way down third with only 64 points. Just to let you know, he is 36 points down on Max Mittler. So even if he is going to win the race with the fastest lap, with Max Mittler and Dabovic out of the points, IDT will be able to overtake only Abovic in the standings, but not Max Miller. Although it's a pretty close fight for P3 between Bagus, Andrelli and Darmin, it's just 1 point separates them all. Santina and Vucic have 63 points in their bank as Andrelli crosses the line and he stays in second position, but comfortable for him. Zeta Martinez is an improvement though, by 500ths of a second, I think. Rosetta crosses the line. but stays on P13. Unluckily. P3 for Jake Teasley, Abo starts the lap, and the next one we have is Alex Luan on P5, but his first sector was not the fastest one. I guess that not everybody will have enough time to finish the warm-up lap. We have to see just 10 seconds ago, Terka Hanebusa is actually going to cross the line, so she's quite safe. Alex Luan is also going to cross the line, but this time he will not go for any more laps. Well, Adam Hidayat is up to Samitowskan on P10, which current P8, Max Miller P4. But do have any improvements? Yes, we do. It is Litvin Pasalik on P11. Now he's the one in danger. 23 thousandths of a second gained on the first sector. On the middle sector, I hope he's going to be much better. As here he comes, and yep, half of a tenth for Livni Pasalik. I think it may be quite enough, but it's going to be really close. Let's see if it's going to be for India in Q3. Here comes Pasalik. Yes, it's P10, but now it is only about Erka Hanebusa. His teammate, but no, it's going to be no improvement for the second Force India, and it is the Q2 over. Outside of top 10 we have Sami Toscan, Erika Hanebusa, Jafari Blackwood, Rosetta Martinez, Fritz Holler, and Fernando Tost. That was really close, but Livin Pasalik made it to Q3 finally after all those races. Once again, I'll say that we'll be back in a few moments time, so we're getting ready for the pole decider for the third qualifying stage. Here we have a lot of the German and not only German fans on the grandstand, and that means that Q3 it's already started. We got the first drivers on the track, and here we go. Probably there are a lot of fans very happy for Livin Pasalic in Q3 for their home hero. Oh, probably he's not only home hero here. Hohenheim Rhein. I'm sure that there are a lot of Mercedes fans who are cheering for these two guys, for for Rodrigo Jimenez, for Jafar Blackwood, but sadly, none of them are in Q3 today. And also reminding you that after this qualifying comes to the end, you can join the race streams voice chat in our Discord server. The link is in the description as always. So you can be interviewed by me or probably by somebody else who wants to commentate as well. So yeah, free to join the Restream voice chat. And you're also free to join our Discord server in general as well. Here we post all the news, all the results. And here we have the signups opening even earlier than on YouTube. There you can even sign up for a test driver role, which gives you a lot of perks. Like we got already 2 test drivers making it into the F1 seat. It is Jafar Blackwood and Alex Luan, and just one Formula Renault driver from 2011 made it into F1, not counting Mark Labocta, of course. So it's already more test drivers than the Formula Renault drivers in Formula 1. But anyways, back to the track action. Bagus is right now leading the session. Just 3 cars made their completed their laps. Jack Teasley up into 2nd position, but now he's going to be in 3rd place as Tinder releases the lap time of 1:13.860. His teammate on P3. Now we have McLaren of Vucik Carmin, and Vucik is going to be on P7 with Musa Karimov on P8. Bobovic, he's going to be the last driver to cross the line, and he's going to move up into 2nd position.
First row, well done, great drive.
And also just to notice, so we have absolutely nothing to talk about, that after Hockenheim we'll have Hungarian and Spa-Francorchamps, so after the race in Belgium we're going to have our sign-ups open, as we have traffic right in front of Litmin Pasalik. He'll be struggling with this lap, but anyways, what I was talking about is that after the Belgian Grand Prix we'll have our FRC 2013 sign-ups open, so you'll be able to sign up. First, the sign-ups will open on Discord. Later, you'll be able to sign up on YouTube as well. So get ready and be sure you'll not miss out the seat. Also, I think that after the Belgian Grand Prix, we'll have some kind of announcement, as we'd like to introduce some new things into FRC. So that's it, and now we can continue with the qualifying itself. Litmin Pasalik is unable to uh, improve on this lap, probably because of the traffic, but cannot be so sure. Probably it was even help for him, but the Lotus just did not help enough. So we have Jake Dirsey, who's on P5. He's going to complete the middle sector, and I think he might have an improvement there as well. No, I was wrong. 2/10 to Sentient Drively after the middle sector for Jake Dielsley, as now he'll cross the line and he'll stay on P5. So we've got his teammate at the back, it's Aditya Bagus. Jake Dielsley, no improvement, and no improvement for Aditya Bagus as well. But the race for Max Miller, who is right on P7, I think it's going to be a big one. Well, not really. It is not even an improvement for him. Alex Lewin stays on P6, Adam Hiddle stays on P4, and Musakrimov stays on P9. Satya Darrell stays on P1, and we do not have any improvements at all, as we have just 5 minutes to go. But the qualifying is not as close as we wanted, talking about the Q3. 8/10 between Abosh and Andreoli, and probably Vucic will have something to show us. As he moves up into P5 from P8. Ahead of Tilsley, Lewin, Smithler, Karimov and Pasalik. The final 2 minutes of the session is going to be the most interesting part of the whole qualifying, as looks like there are some drivers who are not going to make it in time to cross the finish line and to start their final laps. Vucic at least Vucic is going to be the one who is too late. Let me pass across the line and he stays on P10. Vucic, sorry, but you're late. Now it's Jake Teasley's turn. But no, he's still warming up his tires, all the stuff. Well, Max Mittler already improves on the first sector. Another minor improvement, but let's see how fast he's going to be as he's going to complete the middle sector. Here he comes. And it is going to be the time 48.4, just 1,000th of a second faster than his personal best. Into Mobile 1, now into Sachs. 10-13, turn 14, and I'm really sure that he will not fight for a pole, but still, is going to be improved for him or not? Yes, it will. P8. Alex Luan starts the lap, but what about others? Vucic does not make it in time, and it is the checkered flag. Jake Teasley, he's not going to improve just like Musa Karimov, and I guess everybody else has no improvement. But we'll have to see. Jake Teasley, not the best lap. Musa Karimov stays on B9. It's going to be the 5th row on the starting grid for him tomorrow. And Hidayat, yep, he has an improvement. Indeed he does, and here he comes. It's going to be still P4 without any improvement. Bug is on P3, and now Santien drive across the line, nothing. Habouch is starting from second position, and Alex Luan actually has an improvement, and let's see how fast he's going to be. And he makes it up onto P5, so it's going to be the 3rd row on the starting grid for Alex Luan tomorrow. And that's a nice, not just nice, it's a good qualifying for him, as he out-qualified the 2 times runner-up in 2010-2011, Max Mittler, is his teammate. Anyways, congratulations to Alex Luan. We can say it was a successful qualifying debut for him, but he will need to put even more effort tomorrow, as it is going to be the race day. Anyways, that's it. Thank you for watching, and congratulations to Santien Drelli. That's another pole for Renault Lotus. Anyways, I wish you a good afternoon, a good evening, or a good night, and goodbye. See you tomorrow for the race.